Hi, and welcome to this channel, The Spiritual Gypsy. I'm Liv. Today I'm going to tell you all about my spiritual awakening, and that is quite a different process than a Kundalini awakening. If you saw my previous video, then you see that I had some visions about a global awakening, and now I understand it had to do with my own awakening, my personal awakening. And that video I made in January, and now everything is just fall into place. There's a lot in that video that now I understand much more than at that moment. So it's nice to see that also, if you're interested. It was a crazy experience, the craziest I ever had. It was comparable to my car crash in 1999. It was really a shock. It was like in the previous video, a bombshell that is boom and full of electricity. It was not like peace and harmony. It was rather a little bit more harsh and electricity and scary. So yeah, but I think that's why I'm gonna make more videos about it. Then if it's your time to awake, then you are a little bit more prepared. And also the process before awakening, there was a lot of in me that was scared or doubting myself, and after now I understand that is also part of the process. So your preparation is also it's good to know what you're gonna expect, because now I know that as a human we grow as like baby, toddler, then puberty, and adultcy, you becoming an adult. But so there are many different phases in your life, and in every phase of spiritual development is also different. So for the people who don't know me, I am paranormal gifted all my life, but in the past I saw ghosts and I talk a lot with spirits. But my spiritual development is also, things did change. I had my Kundalini awakening in 2016, and before I could also already see behind the veil, but after that I saw more dimensions. I even had more able to different kinds of paranormal abilities. If you're interested in visions I saw on this channel, I have a lot of paintings that has meaning and that were my visions, so you can check them out here on this channel if you like. But it's good to know it's a process. It's not like you need also this preparation. It's not like, oh yeah, I want to awake, but it's like from baby and suddenly becoming an adult. It's not logic, and it's also not wise. It's like this here, you need to grow, and you cannot expect that that you are a flower in one day. If there's no soil or there's no roots, then it's not gonna grow. And I want to take you with me in that whole process. Many years I write everything down, sometimes on papers, but I got a lot of spiritual journals, because it's like my life purpose, look, my life thing to do. Like I'm a kind of a messenger, to also a light worker, to help you on your path. And now finally I understand that, but I was always like, yeah. I'm also like a normal person, like I don't want to have it always, but now I understand this is my life. Okay, so if you're interested, I'm gonna do many videos about this, And if you're interested and you like my content, please consider to donate, because this is really what I want to give to you. And if you can miss some money, please, it's also helpful to make more content and to be more focused about it. That said, let's start. Where do I start? I do start with the before. It was very confusing, and I think it started in December already. Like, I was like a little bit more in depression state, and I thought it was about COVID, like everyone is in the house, and the sun was not shining here in the Netherlands, so it was all like depression, and I was not getting out, and there was a lot of conflicting energies, like with fights with my family, or like it was all not a nice energy. I felt it really hard, but I got still there were things going on that I then didn't see, but now I can see back and say, oh, that had to happen before that had to happen. And that is also part of the spiritual process. You are really like the layers coming off of you, like, oh, this, I'm gonna take something for you, then you understand it better. 1 second. It's like, this is me, ooh, the sound, and then one layer off, two layer off, and then you go deeper and deeper. But if you come to the last one, yeah, this won't happen because you do not see it, but you think you're the smallest one, but finally this one collapses, and then the energy is like beyond yourself, and that is really the description. Yeah, I understand now, and I feel it now. It's different than reading something, like you read it, you understand it, but feeling it is totally different experience. It's like seeing a roller coaster or going in there. It's totally different. But what happened is the chaos before the awakening. It's part of getting awake, and that is the strangest thing, because I really thought I was going mad mentally, and I even seek some help from other spiritual people. And I'm not like that, because I'm clairvoyance myself, and I have good contacts with my spirits, but I was doubting everything, because it was getting so strange that I was like, I suddenly stopped with drinking alcohol. I mean, for me, alcohol was not, in my spiritual process, never a problem, but suddenly it was like, bam, and in a day, and that was really strange. I never have ever touched a glass of wine anymore since 23 of April, so that was already a strange thing. I broke up with my husband after 20 years, so that is a big thing, really a big thing, and it's all fine. I know it's all fine, but the energies were not, it didn't suit anymore, and I know that, and I felt it, and it was also like, it need to happen before this. And what happened is that there was layers coming off, so there was confusion, and there was also sadness, because you had to let the old go. And now I know, yeah, it's all part of the process. I had in this time a few visions I didn't understand, and I was also like, it's too big for me, because I saw Jesus Christ, I saw things that were given to me, and like new special upgrades. I was like, kind of things I could not I discussed it with my mother a lot because she's willing to listen to me, and she keeps me also grounded, like, okay, you know, like, don't put it out there yet, because yeah, you have to find out your own way. And it's like with doing my paintings, it's, I know that my visions came first before I paint, before I get the information of my paintings. So this was also a process, like, okay, there's so much going on, but luckily I wrote everything down, so now I can look back on really what happened, and I will take you all the way. I mean, I will give you tips and everything, because I now see things that if I knew that before, that I mean, now I know the shortcuts, you know, like, really, okay, this I put long effort in it, but it didn't work that way, or I see more the logic of, okay, it is the first thing I now understand, it is really like growth, really like that, and that first you have to accept, because then you are not having that resistance of, like I had in, I'm thinking I'm going mad. That was a form of resistance. I had to let go, I have to trust, I have to surrender to the divine, and I thought I could not do that, because I was thinking I'm gonna die if I would awake, because the death itself came so much in my visions in the last months. There was, like, I wrote everywhere, like on paper, if I die, if I die, if I die. I also was scared, you know, like, and the moment itself I was scared, like, I'm gonna die, and it was still not, that is an attachment that is also so difficult to, go beyond that it needs like an electric shock to come, to disconnect you from all that attachment. It was all about calm and clean, and I'm gonna go in details in next videos, because if this video is too long, it's also for yourself, it's nicer sometimes that you think about this, and then later you see another video. So please keep watching. I will put numbers on it, like 1, 2, 3, but this previous video is also nice, I think, to watch again. Okay, thank you, my friends. Have a lovely day. I started also a new Instagram account, but that is Dutch, so in my own language, and it's like de spirituele reisleider, or you can search me on Lucky Live Art. I will put a link behind it, underneath this. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.